Matthew, you were recently covered in the CIO 100 top table. It was quite interesting in one element of the coverage. It said that it was saying that you were saying the impact of the iPad and consumerization has generally yet to be fully felt within your company and your industry. So it's really interesting, and probably a message that many people within the banking and finance industry would concur with. But will it ever be felt? Will the iPads ever find their way as being serious business tools within that environment?
Absolutely. I mean, beyond a shadow of a doubt. And even since that comment a few months ago, the world has moved so fast. We're now rolling out iPads across the business. We've managed to find a way to make that possible, using them targeted for certain kinds of things. They're not computer replacements. They are a different kind of technology. And we're looking at them for being tools to cut down huge amounts of paper that's wasted for fund boards and other board meetings, ways of just cutting out paper for people that want to use them across management meetings, budget meetings, all this kind of stuff. So we're doing that, but we're also doing apps and the like on them. So we're using them as client tools. Our sales team are now using them directly in client pitches and things like that.
Clearly within your company, security and kind of resilient infrastructure is just so utterly important. In the kind of context of these kind of new technologies where they've been yet to be necessarily rolled out in other contexts in a true 100% resilient way, are there any particular challenges that you're facing in your own sort of company around rolling these out?
I think the real problem with anything that's disruptive and comes in quickly is because it's new, you don't know what it is that you should be worried about.
Yes.
So the default position is be worried. Overall, we reckon the iPad is more secure than most of our laptops. And actually, by the time you've put proper security on it, made sure you've got proper passwords on the front in many senses, it doesn't represent that much of a problem. You've then got a problem that it's a consumer device and people can use it any way they want.
Yeah.
IT departments have got to get used to the idea that they're not going to be able to legislate for everything. It's got a place. It's not going to replace the desktop. So you find the place that it does work. So we keep it outside of our network, and then we have secure ways of being able to populate it with data. But the real problem is because people don't know where the threats lie, and they don't know if they're going to be early adopters, and the people who walk straight onto the front pages as, well, you should have known that wasn't safe, should you?
Yeah. Well, Matthew, thank you very much.